From the 6'7" kid going viral overnight, only to deal with bullying from his schoolmates, to Doge, the face of one of the internet's biggest memes, sadly passing away. My name's Ryan, and here are the updates on some of the internet's most famous memes, starting with the kid who turned a random rap lyric into the word of the year. It all started in February 2025, when Philadelphia drill rapper Skrilla released a track called Doot Doot 6'7". In the song, he kept shouting 6'7", a phrase that had nothing to do with the actual song. But somehow, the phrase started catching on in basketball culture, with a LaMelo Ball compilation video using the phrase that hit over 7 million views within 2 months.
Oh, no, 6'7".
I just been right on the highway.
But it wasn't until March 31st, 2025 that this meme became a viral sensation around the internet. A basketball content creator who was filming a vlog at a game when his camera caught a blonde kid in the crowd shouting at the top of his lungs. The kid's name was Maverick Trevelyan. He was 13 years old from Maryland and had no idea that he'd just become the mascot for an entire generation. TikTok account The Daily YouTube Clipper isolated those 7 seconds in April 2025 and posted the clip, and it exploded immediately with nearly 1 million views. Within weeks, TikTok was drowning in 6'7" content as kids everywhere started shouting the phrase
6'7".
Bro!
And even the grown-ups couldn't escape the trend.
Dad, how long's the flight?
Between like 6-7.
It was especially infectious in school, to the point that a teacher decided to count how many times he heard the phrase 6'7" in a day, and the result was the following.
Okay, just wrapped the day. The total number was 75. Heard 6'7", 75 times today.
The meme started hitting headlines of major news sites like Business Insider and even the Washington Post. By October 2025, Dictionary.com named 6'7" as the 2025 word of the year, and even the show South Park caught on to it immediately. On October 16, 2025, the first episode of season 28 of South Park aired with a plot point in which the children are brainwashed by the 6'7" meme. Other brands rushed to capitalize on the trend. Overwatch 2 added 6'7" as a new emote, and the same goes for Fortnite.
6'7", I just been right on the highway.
Even Pizza Hut launched a new product, the 67-cent wings, and Google hopped on board as well with their own Easter egg.
And if you just search up 6'7" on your computer, Google does this.
However, becoming the face of a meme also comes with a cost. During an interview with TikToker Kebbles in October 2025, Maverick revealed the negative effects of his fame in real life.
How has your life changed since then? I've been getting bullied a lot. What grade are you in? I'm in the 7th grade. 7th grade? Why did they bully you? I don't know, because I said the 6'7".
The meme went crazy for a while, then just like everything else, it faded as time went on, and in March 2026, Yahoo reported that it had fallen out of popularity with all but the youngest children. But while the internet moved on, Maverick Trevelyan was still the 6'7" kid. As of March 2026, he is still active on social media. His main TikTok account has 1.1 million followers, making lifestyle content with his mom and trying to capitalize on his past fame. While Maverick had zero say in becoming the internet's favorite character, the next person on our list built their entire brand around their viral meme and ended up paying a much bigger price for it. On January 7, 2017, Nusret Göçe, a Turkish butcher, chef, and businessman, posted a video on Instagram which showed him slicing through a massive cut of meat with a dramatic flair, then finishing it with his signature move. The post was viewed over 16 million times on Instagram, after which he was called Salt Bae due to his peculiar way of sprinkling salt. The pose turned into a meme template overnight, and people started photoshopping the gesture onto everything. On January 7th, 2017, a Twitter user tweeted a you versus the guy meme featuring a screenshot of Göçe sprinkling salt, and just within 48 hours, the tweet garnered more than 47,000 likes and 33,000 retweets. Others even created a parody version of this meme, further pushing his fame into the sky. Then, news sites started publishing articles about Goche's online fame, including Time Magazine, NBC News, and Elite Daily. Thanks to the viral exposure gained from this meme, Goche's influence expanded enormously, and he served many celebrities and politicians from around the world, including Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife Cilia Flores. His Instagram following exploded to over 50 million people, with clips showing his luxurious meat business. Despite the international fame, early professional reviews in 2018 of his New York City steakhouse were generally negative, calling his food bland and boring, as well as outrageously expensive, with some bills going as high as £37,000, nearly 50,000 USD. But that was only the beginning of his downfall, as in November 2019, 4 of Goche's former employees accused him of taking a share of their tips. A trial was set to take place to investigate the issue until Goche reached a settlement with his former employees and paid them $230,000. Nevertheless, things got even worse for him at the 2022 World Cup final. On December 18th, 2022, an ex-user posted a video of Lionel Messi ignoring Salt Bae as he tried to badger him and get his attention. This gathered over 17 million views and 40,000 likes till this day. And just a day later, another user posted a video showing Goche trying to throw salt on the trophy and pry it from the player's hands. While another user said, "This is ridiculous. Shame on FIFA for allowing him to touch, kiss, and hold the World Cup." Salt Bae's actions sparked a lot of angry comments from football fans around the world, saying, "As a Turk, this is really a disgrace. Really ashamed of this guy." And Salt Bae is a complete wanker, desperate for a photo to promote his overpriced shitty restaurants. As a result, the official Twitter account for the US Open Cup soccer tournament posted a tweet that read, "Salt Bae is hereby banned from the 2023 Open Cup final." Big creators started making documentaries about his career, with videos like the satisfying downfall of Salt Bae from Internet Anarchist, and Salt Bae's empire is starting to collapse from Sunny V2. As of 2026, Nusrat Goche is less of a meme now and more of a regional businessman with restaurants in Turkey and the Middle East, with an estimated net worth of around $60 million. Where Salt Bae's arrogance turned his own fame into a punchline, the next meme legend did the complete opposite. Hide the Pain Herald is an internet meme based on a series of stock photos of Andras Istvan Arato, a Hungarian retired electrical engineer and model. The earliest known archived thread where Herald first got attention was on a forum called Facepunch back in 2011, but it wasn't until May 5th, 2014 that his memes started spreading. Someone built an entire fictional backstory for Herald as an old man forced to work as a stock photography model to survive, smiling through every humiliation. The post gained over 1.7 million views since then. By the mid-2010s, Hide the Pain Herald was everywhere. The meme worked in almost any context, involving someone trying to maintain composure while suffering, with memes like, "I asked my wife if she would love me if I was ugly. She said she does." And "Let's see when my appointment is. Yesterday." But instead of running away from the meme, he leaned into it. In 2017, he created an official Facebook fan page for Hide the Pain Herald, and that is where things really took a turn for him, as he took ownership of the meme and got an offer for a role in a television commercial for a Hungarian car dealer. Then brand deals started flooding in, as he later shared during an interview with The Guardian magazine, saying, "Now my life has changed dramatically. A football website flew me to England to make a video at Manchester City. The German mail order giant Otto flew me out to make commercials for them. The Hungarian hard rock band Cloud9 Plus have a song called Hide the Pain with me in the video." In 2019, he even gave a TED Talk titled "Waking Up as a Meme Hero," telling the story of his accidental fame and how it turned into a career.
I think made a dramatic change in my life. I got invitation to great places like London, or I'm here in Kiev today. It's great to be here. And I know that the whole thing, that being Hide the Pain Herald,
and the video pulled over 8 million views till this day. In 2020, Imgur crowned Hide the Pain Herald as meme of the decade for staying relevant throughout the entire decade since 2011. But by early 2020, the meme started to fade from its peak, leaving way for newer memes taking his place. And then in 2025, at 80 years old, Arado made his boldest move yet by entering the cryptocurrency world. In February 2025, he launched a meme coin called Pain, and just 48 hours of pre-selling, it raised over 180,000 SOL, approximately $37 to $40 million, more than any other meme coin pre-sales in USD value. But here's what separated this from typical crypto scams. Arado's team announced that they would refund 80% of the funds they had received. They kept only 20% to fund the launch, provide liquidity, and cover listing fees. In a space known for rug pulls and cash grabs, this move generated massive respect. As of 2026, Andras Arado is 80 years old and living his best life. He attended the Formula 1 Hungarian Grand Prix in August 2025, where the official F1 website highlighted his appearance as a celebrity guest. His Instagram account now has over 658,000 followers and over 700 posts, with the latest one about his upcoming film project in Budapest. Similar to Harold, who took advantage of his sudden fame and turned it into an amazing adventure, our next meme also found herself sitting on a fortune thanks to her unexpected stardom. In January 2005, a father took his 4-year-old daughter Zoe to watch the local fire department run a training drill in Mabin, North Carolina. As they watched a house burning, Zoe's father snapped a photo of her standing in front of the flames with a mischievous smirk on her face and sent it to a competition called Emotion Capture, organized by JPG magazine. The picture won the competition and it was published online. 8 months later, the photo had been viewed roughly 95,000 times, and from there, the internet took over. And that was when the Disaster Girl meme was born. People started editing out the burning house and replacing the background with other disasters like the sinking of the Titanic or the dinosaur extinction, but overall, the joke was always the same. Little Zoe grinning like she caused it all. But the problem is Zoe and her family had zero control over any of it. The photo had spread so far that it was being used everywhere, all without any compensation. So in 2021, she and her dad minted Disaster Girl as an NFT, selling it for a staggering $500,000. She also announced that she would donate the fortune she has made from her likeness to charities and to pay off her student loans. Rather than leverage her internet fame into a content creation career like most people, she chose the opposite path. As of 2026, Zoe works as an analyst at S&P Global, focusing on smart city applications, and she even spoke at the Women in Tech Global Conference, presenting breaking into IoT perspectives from a Gen Z analyst. Just like Zoe, who turned her meme moment into money and then walked away without looking back, the next guy proved that life after going viral looked a whole lot better than the meme suggested. It all started on January 23, 2012, when a Reddit user uploaded a photo of his best friend with the title Bad Luck Brian on the Advice Animals subreddit, the home of internet memes. His real name wasn't Brian, but Kyle Craven, a high school student in Ohio. The post got less than 5 upvotes, but the same user tried again later that same day with the caption, "Tries to stealthily fart in class, shits." And this one hit the front page of Advice Animals and racked up over 3,300 upvotes in under 2 months. Then, on March 12, 2012, another Reddit user posted the same meme with a different caption that said, "Falls asleep in class, wet dream," and quickly received more than 1,000 upvotes. This time, the meme escaped Reddit onto 9gag and got over 55,000 likes to this day. Bad Luck Brian was now an overnight sensation. The meme spread across every major platform, and Bad Luck Brian became the internet symbol for bad luck. But it didn't stop there. Bad Luck Brian t-shirts and merch started appearing. He also starred in ad campaigns for companies like Volkswagen and McDonald's featuring the Bad Luck Brian character, including licensing deals and merchandise. Craven estimates he made over $20,000 within 3 years since 2015. And like all great memes, his fame didn't last long. But in 2021, a decade after his rise, Kyle found an unexpected opportunity: the NFT boom. On March 9, 2021, Kyle auctioned the original Bad Luck Brian photograph as an NFT on the Foundation Marketplace and sold it for $36,000. Nevertheless, his last notable appearance was in a commercial for an insurance company called The General alongside Shaquille O'Neal in 2023. As of 2026, Kyle turned out to be really successful, unlike the meme he presented. He is now vice president at his family's business, Craven Construction Company, while also serving as managing director of Quaker Square, a venue and hotel complex in Akron, Ohio. While Kyle had a career completely irrelevant to his viral fame, the next creator took a much different path, using her viral fame to turn herself into a legit entertainer. Back in 2019, Brittany Tomlinson filmed herself trying kombucha for the first time and had no idea what was about to happen. The way her face shifted from disgust to confusion to reluctant approval turned into a meme almost overnight, spreading far beyond TikTok and reaching every corner of the internet. But where most viral stars ride the wave and disappear, Brittany used the attention to show people something they did not expect: her actual comedic talent.
Why are you here? You're not real. Shut up.
Her TikTok impressions started racking up millions of likes, and her fanbase grew fast enough that they gave themselves a name and crowned her the esteemed supreme leader of Broski Nation. And no one seems to be able to escape her charm, with comments like, "Genuinely never laughed harder. I love her so much. I hope she continues for years to come." Brittany's ability to make people laugh without putting others down, combined with her self-aware humor about her own meme status, has made her widely beloved across the internet. However, she doesn't just stop at making comedic content. In March 2025, Brittany released her first official piece of music, a cover of Harry Styles' Adore You, and has released 3 more songs since then. But perhaps her biggest achievement so far was being featured in the Time magazine's list of the top influential creators in 2025, showing true progress beyond her initial 15 minutes of fame. Similar to Brittany, who used one weird video to build something much bigger, the next internet star pulled off the exact same thing, except he was only 7 years old. In August 2022, YouTube channel Recess Therapy posted a video titled The CEO of Corn, in which he hosts an interview with a child who expounds upon his love of corn.
I mean, then look at this then. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's corn! Look at this.
It's corn!
Because corn is awesome! I hope you have a corn-tastic day.
Little did they know that this one clip would change his life forever. The internet quickly fell in love with Tariq's enthusiasm and witty remarks about the vegetable, causing the video to go hugely viral overnight. And people were saying things like, "In our world where everyone is depressed and fake, this boy's sincere love for corn is really refreshing." Or, "All it took was a young man talking about corn to bring millions of people together to laugh. The corn kid is a national treasure, he must be protected at all costs." Their YouTube video racked up nearly 14 million views, while an Instagram version even surpassed 31 million views as it spread across every platform. But the real explosion came on August 28, 2022, when another YouTube channel released It's Corn, a song that sampled Tariq's most memorable quotes and turned it into a song.
It's corn! A big corn bit knobs, big heads to choose. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
The song went nuclear and pulled over 43 million views, and on TikTok, it was used in over 22,000 videos in just 4 days after the release. Even actor and musician Kevin Bacon got into the trend, posting an acoustic version of the Corn Kid song.
It's corn. A big lump with knobs, it has the juice.
Within weeks, Tariq's life changed completely. On September 3rd, 2022, Tariq was named the official South Dakota's corn ambassador. He was even invited to the Drew Barrymore show and the Hollywood premiere of Disney's live-action Pinocchio remake.
You're at the premiere. Are you excited to maybe meet Tom Hanks tonight?
Who's Tom Hanks?
Brands moved even faster. Chipotle became the first major company to officially collaborate with him.
You want a bowl? Yes, please. Sour cream? No. Any corn? It's corn!
Then Mr. Beast Burger followed, and like most people, when unexpected fame hit, his family set up a Cameo account for making personalized video messages starting from $60. And then in November 2022, 3 months after his viral moment, Tariq made an announcement that broke the internet for entirely different reasons.
It's news that you've retired.
Ever since school was starting, I have retired, and I love my teachers.
The retirement video got over 42 million views, and people couldn't help but fall for Tariq's adorable charm again, saying things like, "Retired at 7. He is goals," and "wish I could retire at his age." Although he decided to stop being a viral meme, it didn't stop him from pivoting into a genuine entertainment career. In 2023, he won a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award.
Congratulations, Court Kid, you just won a Kids' Choice Award! This is for you!
As well as landing a voice acting job for the character Squintin' Molluska III on Baby Shark's Big Show. He also appeared in the CBS soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful in May 2023, making it his first debut in acting, while starring in a National Green Giant TV commercial for Dino Veggie Tots. For his 8th birthday, he raised over $8,000 for City Harvest, a food bank to give back to families in need. And for his internet presence, Tariq still remains active on social media with nearly 64,000 followers on Instagram and almost 1 million followers on TikTok. When asked in a 2024 interview if he still likes corn, Tariq confirmed he does. And when questioned about a future product, Tariq said, "I really want to start a gaming channel." While Tariq chased every brand deal and spotlight that came his way, the next meme subject became so iconic that he still appears in the same ad campaign nearly 2 decades later. Everything began with an ad campaign for the Dos Equis beer brand launched in 2006, featuring American actor Jonathan Goldsmith as the world's most interesting man.
The police often question him just because they find him interesting. His beard alone has experienced more than a lesser man's entire body. His blood smells like cologne.
And it didn't take long for the ad to spread. On December 9th, 2007, Time magazine listed Dos Equis as a top TV ad of 2007. Then, in 2009, the campaign jumped from television screens to the internet. And that's when it became a legendary meme as users started extracting Goldsmith's confident stare from the commercials and got creative with it, with memes like, "I don't always shit in a public restroom, but when I do, it sounds like a Michael Bay film." Or, "I don't always use the microwave, but when I do, I like to pretend I'm a bomb diffuser and stop the timer with 1 second left." The meme influence reached wide and far, to the point that in 2011, Goldsmith was invited to Camp David as one of just 10 guests for President Barack Obama's 50th birthday celebration. By April 2012, a quick meme page dedicated to the meme had over 96,000 submissions, and a now deleted Facebook page had more than 243,000 likes. Then, on September 22nd, 2012, Saturday Night Live dedicated 2 sketches to the character, with Jordan Gordon-Levitt playing the most interesting man's son. The ad was so successful that from 2006 to 2016, the campaign helped Dos Equis triple its business. But by the mid-2010s, Jonathan was now in his 70s. So in 2016, Dos Equis announced that they were retiring him from the role, with the final commercial showing the most interesting man boarding a one-way rocket to Mars.
His only regret is not knowing what regret feels like. He is the most interesting man in the world.
In 2017, he published a memoir titled "Stay Interesting. I don't always tell stories about my life, but when I do, they're true and amazing," which recounted a series of adventures and the lessons he's learned and wants to pass on. And just like his character, in late 2023, at 87 years old, Jonathan became the chief storytelling officer for Vermont's Village Garage Distillery, to tell the tales of the brand by creating a whole new world of content in online video and audio. But Dos Equis was not doing well. For the full year of 2025, retail sales dropped by 8%, far worse than competitors Modelo and Corona, so the brand did the most logical thing ever. In January 2026, Dos Equis officially announced the campaign's revival, bringing Jonathan Goldsmith, now 87 years old, back to the role in a 60-second ad during the College Football Playoff National Championship on ESPN.
His phone is addicted to him. He once won a staring contest with the sun.
While Jonathan made a wildly successful career out of his fame, the same couldn't be said for our next meme, who refused to make a single dollar off of his own face. On December 6, 2013, an episode of Unprofessional Fridays premiered where the staff of the video game site Giant Bomb played and discussed games. In the episode, a blue-eyed blonde-haired man performed a perfect double-take reaction when he heard a weird claim during a gaming session.
With my hoe here, I can kind of till what kind of a, so what is that? Oh yes, a till.
For over 3 years, nothing happened, but on February 5th, 2017, everything changed. An ex-user posted the GIF alongside a joke about being overwhelmed by basic biology, and the tweet gathered over 100,000 likes and 60,000 retweets, and dozens of other joke formats soon followed. Within days, dozens of copycat joke formats sprang up, with memes like, when you check your phone real quick in the middle of the night, or when you rub your eyes a bit too much. By the end of 2017, it became Giphy's #2 most shared GIF of the year with over 226 million views. One version alone accumulated over 7.3 billion views on Giphy, while a 2020 retrospective estimated the meme at approximately 400 million impressions, ranking it among the most widespread memes of the era, alongside Nyan Cat and You Don't Say. By 2021, the GIF had been used more than 1.7 billion times across platforms, and like all peak viral memes, the blinking white guy eventually faded from the internet. And about the guy behind one of the most recognizable GIF subjects on Earth, ironically Drew Scanlon, had tendered his resignation to Giant Bomb just weeks before his face became meme canon. He left to start Cloth Map, a crowd-funded travel documentary series that aimed to explore the world through the lens of games. From August 2020 to June 2024, he worked as a producer at the video game development studio Digital Eclipse, working on video game preservation projects like Blizzard Arcade Collection and Worms Armageddon Anniversary Edition. As of 2026, he works at Twitch and co-hosts podcasts, including Shift F1, a Formula 1 podcast for beginners, and I Think It's About podcast with his wife Sarah, in which they talk about movies. But what makes Drew's story different from other meme subjects is he consistently refused to take advantage of it financially. As he told Sky News, "I've been resistant because it feels like I don't own it. It was created by the internet and I didn't have anything to do with it. It would feel to me like the band wearing the band's t-shirt. It's just not cool." He didn't even publicly acknowledge he was the subject of the meme until September 2019, more than 2 years after its viral peak. And he only did it for charity. On September 19th, he posted on X, "Hi internet, I'm Drew and this is my face. If this GIF has ever brought you joy in the past, I humbly ask you to consider making a donation to the National MS Society." The tweet went viral immediately with over 17,000 retweets and successfully raised over $25,000. He repeated this ritual every year since, and by 2025, he has helped raise more than $300,000 for the MS Society. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy these next ones as well, and don't forget to subscribe.